Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Ready to Love Season 8, but y'all know I say 9 because I count that resort, baby, okay? This is episode 5, Navigating the Non-Negotiables, honey. And let's go ahead and get into it. Really quick church announcements. I did miss the Ready to Love panel last night. That was on the Movie Man's channel, but please check it out. It was really good. I will be back on the panel again next week at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not sure whose channel yet. Check out the community tab for updates as far as the panel goes. Also tonight, that's August 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and the Brandy Yvonne channel will be discussing all the Ready to Love tea, the drama, everything that's been going on in them social media streets, honey. Okay, we got it all. We're going to discuss it. So check us out tonight if you can. If you can't, be sure to catch the replay. Now let's go ahead and get into it, okay? So we pick up where we left off. We're at the rodeo, the ranch, the farm, whatever. They was at the HO now. Getting ready to eliminate somebody. It was down to Marvin and Red. To my surprise, Red was the one who was eliminated. And I mean, I know, y'all was telling me that y'all saw like clips and previews of Marvin and future scenes, but I just thought, who is Marvin connecting with? I thought Red had more connections and he was bringing more to the show, so I was quite surprised that they let him go, even though I'm not against it. Now, I want Sassy Red. Shout out to Chloe Johnson. Sassy can go on and go. I was fine with Sassy scooting up on out of here, okay? Him and his cowboy hats. So the men have the power to eliminate this week, and Tommy wants them to focus on their non-negotiables. I think Tommy should have explained what non-negotiables means, because some people, didn't really give non-negotiables. But it's okay. That's neither here nor there. So we start off with Herbert, Quentin, Janelle, and Kat, and they go on a double date. And Janelle walking up with her denim on denim. Dallas loves them some denim. It's denim every episode, okay? I don't know what the weather is, what the degree is, long sleeves with shorts, it's coats with skirts. I don't know what's going on. But anywho, Janelle said Herbert does not respond to her text. Red flag on the play. So Kat arrives and she hugs everyone, including Janelle. Now we're going to get into that in the live. Stay tuned. Kat says she's been working out and Herb was like, I see. And Janelle was like, really? You see? Now, it could have been playful banter because, he's one of her top picks. But I felt like in that moment, that's where the drama got good and started, okay? So, Herbert said his non-negotiable is having kids. He want to have some. Kat said she in the middle. She was like, I'm fine with having them, and I'm even finer not having them. So, girl, and to me, in my opinion, she don't want them. She don't want them, and I feel like if you really don't want them, I don't think you should have them. Because then when you have them, you're going to be living life with regret and be responsible for another person's life. So don't do it until you know for sure. It is not easy. It's a never-ending job, okay? So, a lot, I already said that, a lot of these non-negotiables ain't negotiables. They play pickleball. I don't know what that is. I ain't never heard of that. That must be some country stuff, honey. I'm from the East Coast. I don't know what that is, but it looks like tennis. Q and Janelle won, and Q got so excited he picked Janelle up, and we know that's what Janelle likes. She said, I'm a big body Benz. I need a man that can, pick me up, make me feel dainty, make me feel like a woman. And y'all know, y'all know, you know. I like curves and stuff myself, so I understand it, honey. After the game is over, they split up into two groups. They break up. And Janelle once again confronts Herbert for his lack of communication. And I feel like I shouldn't even have to be saying this all this many times, but okay. Herbert said he doesn't typically text more than one woman at a time, and he's also a nonchalant person. Babe, no. I would have been over it in that moment. First of all, you signed up for the show and you knew what it entailed. That's why they need to stop picking people who have never watched the show before. Stop sliding in people's DMs and they aren't familiar with the process and they just want to be on TV. That is what you have to do. talk to more than one person at a time, and you text people all throughout the day. So it really ain't no. I mean, it sounds like a bunch of BS. It's excuses that you can't respond to her texts or her calls, and you're nonchalant. I don't want no nonchalant man. That's my non-negotiable. So Aries and Chris 1.0, that is, have a one-on-one date at his house, and he hired a personal chef. Nice touch, okay. Everyone's saying that he's like 10 years younger than her. He's not. He's 39 and she's like 41 or something like that. They are close in age. He just has a baby face. That's Chris 2.0, who's a lot younger than her. Y'all mixing up the two. Yeah. But anyway, Chris said his non-negotiable is baby daddy drama. Like he wants a healthy, cohesive, co-parenting relationship if he was somebody with children. And they discussed their kids, and all their kids is close in age. Chris said that he lost both of his parents. I believe his father. I heard him say he lost them like right before he was born. And then, of course, he was close with his mother, and he lost her as well. My condolences. Aries, unfortunately, can relate because she lost her father. Chris breaks down, he's crying, and he was just like, he loves her motherly nature, and how she is with her kids, and because he's so close with his mom. That's great and everything. I just don't want him looking for like a mother in the person that he's with. Like, I don't want him to be like, oh, well, your motherly figures reminds me of my mama, and like look for a mother in somebody instead of looking for a wife. So Marvin and Unique have a horseback riding date, and they end up going and having a picnic. They share a kiss, and girl, why? Especially with all he got going on, I would not be swapping spit so soon if I was you. So Marvin said having children, specifically a son, is an absolute non-negotiable for him. Okay, give me a second. He already has a daughter. He said she got 2. That's a lot of kids already, honey. And now he like, we got to definitely try to have children. I got to have a son. Ain't no way I'm going to leave this earth and not have me a son. So how are you going to adopt or something? How do you control that? How do you control that? That is not, you the Lord going to give you what you need and what you're supposed to have. Okay? She was just looking like, okay, I don't know about that, but all right. So after Marvin kissed Unique on the lips, he says in his confessional, a woman with no kids is his preference. Well, why were you kissing her in the mouth and she has 2? If a woman with no kids is your preference and you have a child, the nerve. And even still, you can get with a woman that don't have no kids and all y'all have is girls. So I don't what. Moving on, Marier, Chris 1.0, Herb, Jessica, Sierra, and Keyra. They all have a group date and am I missing somebody? No, that's everybody. They all have a group date and do an improv class. This should be easy because most of the people on the cast are actors and actresses. So, I mean, this ain't no thing. So, Jessica and Chris 1.0, they was talking about something. Then Sierra, even during improv, is being sexual. Like, I just hate that she like leads with this sexual energy. I get that she wants to have children, and maybe that's why this is always like a discussion. But I just wish she would just go and have a conversation with these men, and like sex just not be discussed sometimes. I don't know. But I mean, they both say they want to have kids, but he wants to be settled down and stable and married first. And she like, I need my eggs cracked. I'm ready to get pregnant right now. Right here, right now. We can do it right here, right now. Okay. Girl, you got to be selective. If you waited all this time, you might as well be selective in who you have a child with, honey. Who you have a child with is no joke. It will make or break your mothering experience. So, Keyra starts complaining about Marier when it was their turn. And I'm noticing a trend with her. It seems like she does that with all the men. Marier said he wants someone who's health conscious. And she was like, well, are you healthy? Girl, the shade. Cause she ain't that slim in my opinion. Okay. So Marier said he's very healthy. He take all the herbs, roots, trees, etc. Honey, he focused on his health. That's what he said. That's what he said. We just gonna have to respect it, okay? I just felt like it was unnecessary shade. So Philip and Kat have a lunch date. They share the same spiritual beliefs. Kat says she grew up in a super religious background, but it's, no longer a thing for her. She says she'll date a man with children, but the kids have to be out of diapers at least at the minimum. Because, she don't want nobody to have no cracked doors. You just had a baby with somebody, that door might be cracked with a mother. There might be room for, I want my family back, and she don't want to deal with that. I see what you're saying, girl. I definitely see what you're saying, but that is not always the case. Sometimes when it's over, it's really just over, diaper or not. So, Q and Unique have a boxing date. Oh, and Keyra was there. I don't feel like boxing is a date. Like, in my opinion, I don't think that's a date. It's just an accident. Like, we out just exercising. I don't feel like that's a date. But whatever. It's ready to live. So, they were doing some boxing moves. Keyra looks like she was cheering. Unique looked like she was into it, even though she told him that she don't really work out. Unique and Q have a one-on-one, and her marriage comes up again, and we know that's scaring the men off every time she talk about her past. Q wants someone healed, but Unique said we're always healing, and I agree with her. You might be something from 20 years ago. Come up, you might still have feelings about it. It might still affect you. Healing is an ongoing thing, or you might heal from one thing. Life is always lifing and always happening, and we're ever evolving, and we're always healing from something. That's why you're constantly growing. That's why people be like, I gotta marry somebody I know. Well, you're gonna always be knowing me and learning me and experiencing me, because who I was at 20 and who I'm gonna be at 30, 40, 50. Everything is an ongoing thing. That's life. But not to go off on a tangent. Keyra and Q have a one-on-one, but of course, Keyra feels like he's not genuine. I don't know how or why. Somebody said, because she brought up the preferences and does he like white women? She got straight to it, honey. And somebody said that Tequila brought it up. No. Keyra brought it up, and Tequila agreed with her. So Keyra always had this in her mind, unprovoked. So Q said he's never dated a white woman. Keyra said, well, what about Mexicans? Quinn said, yes, I've dated Latinas. But I wouldn't be here if Black Love wasn't for me. Okay, why would I be on the show? Well, ask Frank, who was over there shaming his shoulders a few seasons back. Okay, it has happened. But I don't know about it happening here. It seemed like this is just her projecting, having an identity crisis, something going on. There's something about this. Like, it's something about her. I don't like, it's just something about her. So we get to the bottom two, because it wasn't really nothing going on in the men's lounge. The bottom two is Unique and Keyra. Keyra is up here talking about how she identified with black, so she got black cousins. You got black cousins. JB said this on his reviews, like that's the same as somebody saying like, oh, a white person saying I have black friends. Like, what do you? But not to another level, because you're black. So you have black cousins, aunties, uncles, mother, father, brother, sister. Everybody should be black, because you blackity black. All this, I'm close to white. You ain't nowhere near white. You're a black girl who thinks you talk white because you speak proper, when really you just throwing some Valley Girl nonsense onto your voice. Like you want to talk like, I guess, wherever you grew up and that's your surroundings, that's how you speak. That doesn't mean you're close to whiteness, because everybody around was just white. You was just the token black. Sorry to tell you, you black. You will go walking around. You think when the police stop you up, they gonna be like, she sounds white. No. Honey, you still black. Let's not forget. But it was just ignorance for me. I don't know. She just, child. She says the black culture is disrespectful, and I feel disrespected having to watch her. Like, I feel like it should have been a double elimination, because Unique was eliminated, but who is Keyra connecting with? I don't really know. And I mean, does she even like black men? We should have flipped it around. Well, what is your preference? Do you like black men? Because I don't know now. I don't know. She could have went too. They both could have went. I would prefer Unique to stay and they go, but the men don't really like Unique ever since they found out she was married before. So I would rather them both just have gone. But that is where the episode ends. Don't forget to check out the live, during, after, all of it. See you in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, please share, subscribe, because I'm trying to grow my channel. We almost to my first small goal. Okay, I need y'all help. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.